better get in my bed.
Don't talk with your mouth full.
Wait, I'm thirsty. Hey guys! Welcome to Cherish TV! This is my first video on my new revamped channel. I just want you guys to know that I'm back. I'm back on YouTube. So, let's get started with the video. Today's video is going to be a get to know me tag because I have a lot of ideas and a lot of things I want to do for you guys, but first I want you guys to know who Cherish really is. So, who is Cherish? Alright, let's find out. As you can see, I'm in my bed, I'm in my natural habitat, and this video is a get to know me video, so what better way to get to know me than me in my bed? Exactly. So without further ado, let's find out. Wait, I need my inhaler.
Yeah, we ain't never going from this video.
Can you please get my inhaler?
Where is it?
In my black purse. Question number 1. What is my middle name? Do you know my middle name? I don't want you to know my middle name. I don't want y'all to know my middle name.
Yeah, that's how it is. Yeah, that was
okay.
Friends.
Alright. My middle name is Fatima. Stop! Okay, let me tell y'all the story behind Fatima. When I was born, my mom had 2 best friends, and one of them came to my birth, so she got to be my godmother. The other friend was late to my birth, so my mom was like, okay, well, your name can be her middle name. So my parents didn't even choose this name. They were just like, okay, well, my best friend can be your middle name. No. So now I'm stuck for the rest of my life being Cherish Fatima Anderson.
I can see why you didn't tell.
I mean, I'm chilling, honestly. Like, I'm the best Fatima ever, so it's fine.
Hey, own that shit.
I'll be Fatima, it's fine. But if I ever had the chance to change my middle name, I would change it to Extra, and it'd be Cherish Extra Anderson. Number 2, how tall are you? A lot of people think that I'm very tall. On Instagram, I look like I'm 6 feet tall just because I have really long legs. I'm just long in general, but I'm actually 5'3". I'm only 5'3". I'm a very petite, short, tiny person, but I'm long, but I'm tiny. 5'3". Number 3, cats or dogs? Dogs, puppies, all the way. I love cats too, but to be honest, I'm allergic to animals, so I honestly shouldn't be petting any animals at all because they all make me sneeze, they all trigger my asthma, and they all make me itch. But I love them anyway. What's my favorite color? My favorite color, as you can see, is white. I like neutrals. I like whites, blacks, grays. I like neutral colors because it makes me feel clean, bright, fresh. Like, all my clothes are like white, black, gray, like neutral tones. So I would have to say that those are my favorite colors. Put that back on me. Number 4, where do I see myself in 5 years? Let's see. I'll be 25. Wow. In 5 years, I see myself probably just gotten married. I see myself, I already got a Grammy, I already got an Oscar. I see myself in another country starting to raise my family and being financially free, and like all my parents being set and me being set, and like my sister being set, and just like living my life and like still making music, still acting, still modeling, just prospering. Like, and as far as my spirituality, like by then I'm gonna have a whole movement. Like, I'm gonna be going to school talking to kids, I'm gonna have my own business, I'm going to have my own curriculum that people are going to teach. They're gonna teach my curriculum all across the world on spirituality so that the world knows the truth. The world deserves to know the truth. Alright, number 5. The funniest moment that I had throughout school. Which school? I'll just choose college. Okay. A funny thing that would happen in college is, okay, if Sydney Damrow is watching, yes, I said your name. If Sydney Damrow is watching, she was my first roommate in college. And basically, we were like best friends, and we lived in Hollywood. We lived in Hollywood, California, okay? We lived right on the Walk of Fame, so we were just starstruck. Of course, if you're actually local to Hollywood, you know celebrities do not go to Hollywood because it's a tourist place. But anyway, so we're walking around, we meet these people, and we discover 1600 Vine. 1600 Vine is where all the Viners and Instagram models and Instagram people live. And we are in this bitch. Look, I just cut this. I basically met this guy there, and like that's a whole thing. But anyway, so you have to have a code to get in, and the code changes every day. So there's not one general code, like the code changes every single day, and it gets like emailed to the people that live there. So if you don't live there and you don't know the code, you can't get in. So me and Sydney would literally stand by the door and wait for people to come out or in, and we would go in. And we had this whole like acting program where we would be like, hi, like we'd be on the phone like, hey, like yeah, we're just waiting for you to come get us, and like, oh, okay, someone opened the door. So we would go through the door, and then you have to have another code just to get on the elevator. So we'd have to wait for someone to come to the elevator, and then we'd get in the elevator, and you have to have another code to actually press numbers on the elevator. So if we didn't know the code, we would literally just sit there until someone else called the elevator and it went shooting up. And when it went shooting up, we would wait until the person got in, and when they got in, we'd be like, hey, can you please press number 6 for us? And they pressed number 6, and number 6 is just like the open area with the pool and everything, where everybody is, and like where they're shooting all the little skits and everything. So basically, I think that's very funny how we snuck into 1600 Vine almost every day. Pretty comical, pretty sad. Number 6, are you in or have you ever been to school? That question should have went before. Yes, I went to AMDA, the American Musical Dramatic Academy of the Arts. I went for 5 semesters. My first 4 semesters I was a dance major, and my last semester I was an acting major. Number 7. What's my favorite drink? My favorite drink is water. But just recently, since I moved to the South, I've been drinking sweet tea a lot. What?
That sounds right.
No, but you don't know the real Cherish. You know the corrupted Floridian Cherish. You don't know the LA Cherish.
You're right.
Okay. If you knew me in LA, you know the only thing I ever drank was water. There's nothing better than a glass of ice water. Like, can you just imagine a glass of ice water? Like, number 8. If I had $1 million, what would I do with it first? If I had $1 million, the first thing that I would do is move back to LA, get my own apartment and my own car, make sure my parents are straight, invest into my business, do the typical stuff like buy clothes and shit, probably give to the homeless a little bit, but mostly invest. Like a lot of it would just be invested. I'll play around with a little bit of it, but it's getting tucked away. What would you do?
Basically.
Not your video.
That's a whole.
What is my favorite perfume? Oh my gosh, I love this question because I have so many perfumes, don't I?
Yeah.
My favorite perfume, you're not gonna believe it, but it's from Walmart. And this perfume is so slept on. It's the Body, I'm about to plug y'all, like, it's the Bodycology Sweet Love Perfume, okay? The Bodycology Sweet Love Perfume. Next time you go, find it. It has like whipped cream fragrances, and sweet rose, and it's just a very feminine, sweet scent. Another one of my favorites is the Pure Seduction fragrance from Victoria's Secret. But I just love perfumes. I just love perfumes. Like, I just like to smell good. I just like my stuff to smell good. Number 9. What is my favorite book? My favorite book right now is The 4 Agreements. I've read it about 6 times. If you haven't read The 4 Agreements, you should definitely read it. For some people, it could be a confirmation. Like for me, I already know everything in the book, so it's just a good affirmation for me to keep reading it and keep getting it ingrained in my subconscious. But for someone that doesn't know the things in the book, it's almost scary to read because you're realizing that like everything you've ever been told or known is a lie. So you're kind of having to reflect on your life and the fact that everything's a lie. And it's kind of scary because we often feel so safe and secure in what we know. And the minute that you have to shed that, it's a painful process, it's a scary process, it doesn't feel safe, it's just a shaky thing. But it's a great thing. So I'll be making tons of videos on stuff like that. Later, spirituality, all that. I'll be making a lot of videos on that. So just read The 4 Agreements, it's a great book. You should read it. Number 10, what is my ideal first date? For me, an ideal first date would be a date where we can sit down, look at each other's faces, and talk. An ideal date would just be with someone that like you're really feeling and just really getting to know them and them not trying to fuck you. That would be a great date. So how would I describe my fashion sense? Well, like I said before to you guys, I literally only wear black and like gray and white. So how would you describe my fashion sense? How would you describe my fashion sense?
Minimalistic, simple, dark colors.
Alright, so I guess my style is pretty minimalistic, very stylish, very sleek and chic. I do wear a lot of Forever 21 though, but I always find the gems. I find the really nice pieces. The next question is, what is my favorite restaurant? Honestly, anything that involves tacos or pasta or burgers or like a good salad or a good sandwich or a good pizza. What is a bad habit of mine? A bad habit of mine would be the fact that I'm addicted to eating ice. I will eat ice every hour of the day. It doesn't matter what kind. I don't discriminate. It can be big ice, small ice, hard ice, soft ice. It doesn't matter. I just like it all a lot. So I just like everything about it. I just like ice a lot. What is my ideal vacation spot? Okay. Guys, I have never really been on vacation. Like, I've never been out of the country. So if I could choose, I absolutely love the tropics. I love like hot, warm weather. I love the ocean. So if I could go anywhere, it would be anywhere where there's blue water and palm trees and sand. So I really like to go to like Bora Bora. I like to go to Jamaica, the Caribbeans. But one place I really want to go to is Santorini in Greece. Like, it's so beautiful to me. I would just literally move there. So I'd love to go there. How do I explain this? I'm just not going to answer that question right now. Alright guys, that marks the end of my Get to Know Me tag video, which is my first video on my new channel. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to, you can leave a comment for any ideas in the next video or what you think of this video or anything like that. And my Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter are all in my bio as well as my SoundCloud. Okay, make sure that you go press subscribe as soon as this video is over, or you can just press it right now because you're definitely going to want to see the videos that I'm uploading next. I love you guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.